I did not want to lose the fish, so I kind of found that he was holding his spoon. He poked it up. So we kind of found the fish, you know. The fish took us inside the cove in the Mission Bay. And I was afraid that got get tangled up with those sailboats that were moored up. And we managed to get the fish out of that cove, and finally we got the fish starved. I don't know if you can remember this, because that was a long time ago. But I remember it. He got the biggest fish, quite, what do you call it? What kind of bass was that? White sea bass. And that was a big fish. It was that long. I mean, that was long. Do you remember that? Do you remember that, Ben?
No, I don't, Uncle. The one I remember is our last trip together.
Yeah.
I think you had a 16-foot aluminum skiff, and you said, we're going to go out to the 10-mile bank. So I didn't know where the 10-mile bank was, but I thought,
well, we got that fish.
I know you know what you're doing, so we went out to Mission Bay. We went 10 miles straight west. Unfortunately, that morning, the water was flat. It was like glass. There was hardly any ripple, but we went straight out 10 miles, and Uncle had a depth finder and his radio. And his radio was his only way to get back. So we went out 10 miles where he found the bank, and you couldn't see anything. I mean, there's no boats, there's no land, and he was, I think, about 300 feet depth was where we were fishing.
Some deeper.
Yeah, 5-pound sinkers, and I suddenly realized, Uncle, this is work. This is not fishing. It takes like 15 minutes for your 5-pound sinker to get to the bottom. And then you got like 5 hooks, and you're waiting for a hook. And then you got to crank it up, and it takes like 30 minutes for it to get up. And then you got 5 fish floating on the surface with their eyes popped out. You're picking them up, and then you got to bait up and put down again. I said, Uncle, this is work. I'm tired. I want to go back.
And you were 30?
I was 30 by that time. I said, Uncle, this is too much for me. Yeah, I wanted to go back to shallow water.
Yeah.
That's when I retired with Uncle. He was too much for me. I couldn't take that. But those were good days. Uncle did some weird stuff I wouldn't even do. Uncle, tell the story when you were out there at Coronado Islands in the fog, and you couldn't see land, and you ended up in Long Beach.
That is kind of far. Only LA.
Uncle had a lot of courage being way out there.
That's true.
You tell that, Uncle.
It's foggy.
It's foggy. He couldn't see land. He had his radio, and they're on a radio beacon, and they saw a ship. So he followed the ship. It led him to Long Beach. And then he had to come back to San Diego following the coast.
About that.
That took me 3 hours.
Take that, Ryan.
Should have taken a boat.
Yeah.
You need a boat, man.
Your uncle had a lot of, your grandpa has a lot of courage.
You just imagine when a 12-footer, how long would that 12-foot boat, what would you think would be? Only from this to there.
Yeah.
That's a small boat.
And this is open ocean. This is not in a lake or in a bay. This is open ocean.
Not even a compass.
No GPS.
No smartphone?
No smart.
Yeah, no, it's not smart.
Yes.
He just
No
had
Google
our
Maps.
radio.
Yeah.
That's dangerous.
Yeah, that is dangerous.
Yeah.
No Google Maps, you're lost.
Out there.
Yeah.
us a lot of good stories about big fish that he caught. Uncle was pioneer. He fished Mission Bay before people considered Mission Bay to be a recreational area.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Didn't know any better. Yeah, we didn't know any better. Now, I don't think I'll go 20 miles out without a compass.